Hey everybody, and welcome to this new segment of the Whatever Hot Rods family of videos called First Thoughts, which is basically going to occur every time a pretty cool new car comes out. And today we're going to be looking at the 2019 Ford Edge ST, the performance crossover. So what this video is going to consist of is a pretty occasional video. I'm not going to say every week, but whenever a pretty cool new car debuts. And it's basically going to look at the background of the car. It's going to look at the specs, the pros and the cons. Then I'll go into the cool factor of, is it a whatever hot rod? And then lastly, I'll go into would I buy one? And we'll go from there. So like I said, this first week we're going to be looking at the 2019 Ford Edge ST. Here's a picture just so you guys can check it out. The humble Ford Edge. You know, not the coolest car in the world, but it's a crossover that came to us in 2006 from Ford, one of their many crossovers. And it came out as kind of bland, but you know, over the years it's been styled a little better. You get a little bit more of a powerful motor. You could get a 2.7 turbo. I think it made 310, 315 horsepower. So it had something going for it. They're very reliable. People that fell in love with them were moms, the children of moms going to college, and maybe some high schoolers that were like, hey, cool, I got a Ford Edge. Let's go jump in and go to Culver's and Taco Bell. You know, that kind of cool. But other than a good, reliable car, it didn't have too much going for it, I guess, until now. So let's move right into the specs of this car. Yeah, it's a cool SUV. It has 335 horsepower. That's coming from that new 2.7 twin turbo V6. That's EcoBoost. We're looking at 380 feet-pound of torque, which is really going to give you some pull in that car. That's coming through the, it's actually new. It's Ford's 8-speed automatic transmission. Unfortunately, it comes on one of those little E-dials, so you can't really Vin Diesel up there with your hand on the wheel. And on the shifter, I mean, you can kind of be up there and like give it a little twist, but if anyone sees that, you might as well just drive home. But, you know, still, it's a cool car. Let's check my notes, see if I got anything else cool. They're all-wheel drive, that's standard. And the Ford Edge Sport had 1724 average fuel economy, so they're guessing it's going to be pretty similar, maybe a little lower, but hey, it's a race car, so cut it some slack. All right, let's look at the pros and cons. There's a lot of pros, but there's also a lot of cons. So you got to pick your poison, I guess. Right away, it is a performance SUV that's attainable. It's not a Porsche or a Maserati, because they have the Levante now. That's an SUV. It's attainable. It's not a lot of money. I mean, it's going to have a nice price tag on it, but you know what? If you have a pretty good job, you're going to be able to afford one of these, so that's a great thing. It's twin turbo. You know, when you're going to get a salads with the other moms, you'd say, yeah, my Ford's got twin turbo, and they're going to be like, my Toyota Highlander is not turbo. So it's got that going for it. If you want the cool mom award, the Edge is going to be a smart choice. Another one of the cool things about this car, the color. It's called Ford Performance Blue. It's not called Ford Blue or Ford, hey, it's kind of cool blue. No, it's Ford Performance Blue. If that doesn't scream cool, I don't know what does. The car comes stock with 20-inch wheels, but I think a definite thing you got to do is opt for the 21-inch gloss black 5-spoke wheels. It's just really going to give you that oof, performance SUV feel. So it does have that stupid E-shifter. I hate it. It's my least favorite thing about the car. But if you use the paddle shifters, it turns the car to complete manual. And that's a good perk if you don't want to keep messing with your little knob down there. So yeah, that's definitely cool. They have the full manual option. One of the best things is that awesome torque number. When you're pulling up to that mom next to you in that Toyota Highlander, you give her the knob, you shift your little E-shifter, and you're gone. 385 feet-pounds is a lot. You're going to be gone. No one's going to catch you. So those are the pros. Moving to the cons. Oh, the E-shifter. That is the worst part about this car. Sure, it's new. No, it's not cool. I can't even say that word. But it's just not a good thing for a performance variant car. The brakes, not Brembo, not Wilwood, not anything cool. There's a standard pack, and then there's the upgraded pack, which really gets you red calipers. And I'll tell you right now, I will paint your calipers red for like $5. It's easy, but it does not make your car any faster, so don't call it performance brakes. I need to slow down this. Me, my dog, my 2 kids, and all their soccer balls. I need brakes, okay? Moving into the interior, there's a lot to be left. You can't get Recaros. You can't get any cool seats. What Ford said when they originally put out the car is there's some extra stitching. And I'm like, cool. When I'm going 102 down the interstate and I need to be held in my seat, I hope that stitching is really going to hug me. Well, no, it's not. But just look at it, Ford. Get some Recaros in there. I think that'd make it cool. 2 things left. It needs to be lower. If they're going to call it an ST, put it lower. It looks like a doofus sitting up that high. And they're like, oh, we have roll control if you hit the sport button on the E-shifter. Okay, have the roll control and lower it an inch. It's going to make it look way better. It needs to sit lower if it's going to be a performance car. And the last thing, it's an edge. I don't care who you are. You pull up to the car and be like, oh, what's that? Like, it's an edge. No matter how many times you try to say that, it's never going to be cool. So I'm happy, I guess, they picked it. I mean, when they said they were going to do a new ST car, they already have an ST. They already have the Focus. They have the Fusion Sport, which is pretty cool. They're not going to do an ST C-Max, so I thought maybe it'll be like a truck, an ST truck. But that'll compete with the Raptors. So if you look at everything, I guess it would have to be an edge. But it's an edge, so it's just not that cool. But it is what it is. Okay, 2 parts left. We have the cool factor and would I buy it? The cool factor. So we weigh in everything. Yeah, it's got crappy brakes and not really cool interior, but it's got Ford Performance Blue color and twin turbo, but it's an Edge. I'm going to give the 2019 Ford Edge ST a 7 out of 10. That's all that's there. Maybe if it was a little lower and had some Brembos and some Recaros, it'd be like an 8.2. And the only thing that's keeping it from being higher is it's an Edge. So that's the cool factor, 7 out of 10. No more, no less. Would I buy one? No. Would I buy one for my wife? Yes. I think it's a great mom car. I don't know if you heard me say that before, but the Ford Edge ST is an awesome mom car. If you want your wife to have just a sweet little pocket rocket SUV, I think the Ford Edge ST would be a great choice. Thank you guys for watching First Thought. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give me a subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, laughed a little bit. Check out all our other videos. You guys have an awesome day. And just remember, rain, snow, or shine, we burn rubber all the time.